Don't let nobody trick you out your gift, man. Like, people will come in this world and you'll have a gift, you feel what I'm saying? You'll be spot on with something and they'll try to tell you that your gift is invalid or that it's bad or something. Or they'll try to guilt you into getting out your gift, you feel what I'm saying? You may be very good at something and they'll sit there and tell you, oh, you do this too much or you do this in this type of way and it does that, and that. They're like, what you're doing is bad. When in reality, it has no dramatic effect on nothing. It has no detrimental effect on nothing, and actually the thing that you're doing is actually beneficial to not only you but the people around you. Also, if you have gifts like spiritual gifts, people will try to dim your spiritual gifts. That's how you have divine insight that you can see. Your third eye is open, you feel what I'm saying? You might see certain things and express them to people and they're like you crazy, you feel what I'm saying? Or you might be a person like me who has the gift of speech, you feel what I'm saying? I have the gift of speech, and I remember somebody fucking tried to tell me that for one, I be talking too much about the shit and they always act like the shit I was saying was wrong knowing it was right, you feel what I'm saying? But then they say some shit and it don't make no sense at all, and they can't even explain why they said it or how it makes sense. But I'm saying this shit and it makes sense, you feel what I'm saying? But they purposely trying to tell me it don't make sense and that I'm talking too much, you feel me? Or another thing, I'm a person who thinks deep, you feel what I'm saying? If you're a deep thinker out there, you know you think deeply normally, and then it's times where you go into super deep levels of thinking. When you think deeper, the deeper you think, the more stuff you find out, the more information you find out, and the basically more light is emitted inside of you. You feel what I'm saying? The more you're able to basically break down situations in detail and maneuver through these situations, you gain information from thinking so deeply. I had a person tell me that I think too deep about everything, and every time I said some shit about it, it ain't that deep, it ain't that deep. I didn't think that deep about it, but at those times I wasn't even thinking deep, I was thinking regular. So that tells me right then that person is a shallow-minded ass person. You feel what I'm saying? Because if I'm thinking and the shit not even deep and you think it's deep, that means you think shallow. You feel what I'm saying? Which shows why your life is the way that your life is, because your ass went out here and did all this shit in your life thinking shallow as fuck, and it led you to where you were, and I did all my shit thinking deep as fuck, and it led me to where I am, even with our current actions. You say I think too deep, but even then my actions still better than yours. We can both do the same thing and I'm gonna get a better result because I think deeply than you and you don't think it deeply. So you think too far on the shallow, on the surface, which is why you won't be able to do certain things. You won't be able to get to the details and the extremities of these things because you don't think deep enough for them. They're trying to tell me that I think too deeply. Nigga, you need people like me in this world, because if you didn't have deep thinkers in this world, none of this shit around you created would exist. If you only had shallow ass thinkers, it'd only be motherfuckers living in motherfucking TP huts still. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing against TP huts, but motherfuckers wouldn't have the intelligence to put together a structure that will last through every motherfucking condition of weather. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think on some deep shit to build a rocket ship. And motherfuckers thinking shallow as fuck and only can make a goddamn a stick out of a house out of motherfucking leaves and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't let my trick out your gift, man. You know how you is, man. Fuck all that shit. Got mommy out there.